Hello YouTube. I know this is long overdue because it really wasn't one of my priorities. However, you asked that I show you the pencils in my, I guess we can call it collection. So in this video, we're going to quickly do just that. Okay, it's a lot of pencils, so I'm going to kind of go through this really quick, and I'm probably not going to spend a whole lot of time on each pencil, so this may or may not be a very short video. But I believe that I have the majority of them all in this box. Usually when a new box comes in, I'll take one out, I'll do a video on it, I'll throw it in here if I like it. For the most part, very few pencils don't make it in here. Those are the ones that I didn't like, and I mean just plain will never ever want to use them for anything. They don't end up in this box. So these are the ones that I like to use, or they're acceptable to use. So anyway, let's just go really quick through these, and not in any particular order. Right off the top, I see the Blackwing 211, and this is one of those pencils you get in a subscription with Palomino. I recommend this subscription to anybody who really enjoys a fine quality pencil, the Palomino Blackwing. So here's the 211. Then, of course, here is, I believe they called this the 24, all black, the John Steinbeck pencil. This was the last one that came in from the Palomino Blackwing, so that goes with that other Blackwing right there. And since we're on the Blackwings, let's just take a look at this one here. I have the Palomino Blackwing 602. Beautiful firm pencil. That also belongs in the luxury class of pencils from my collection here. Then I also, of course, have the Blackwing Pearl. And for all those who really care what I consider my favorite pencil, this is my favorite pencil of all. It's right between the Blackwing and the Blackwing 602, so it's in between a firm and a very soft pencil. So I get kind of like right in the middle there. I just love this pencil. I think it looks really nice, writes very nice, and it just happens to be my favorite of the luxury pencils. They're $2 each, so that's definitely a luxury pencil. Then, of course, we're still with the Blackwing. I got the Blackwing itself. The very first one I ever bought is this Blackwing. It's the darkest of the Blackwings. Awesome pencil. Very soft. Wears down quickly. So great for drawing. It is also good for writing, but you will sharpen it quite a bit. All right. And I don't know if there's any more Blackwings in here, but if there are, we'll get to it. And here, of course, was the Mitsubishi 9000. I recently did a video on. It's the HB. Doesn't come with an eraser. I just happen to put them on here if they don't have an eraser for some of these. Beautiful pencil. So that's the Mitsubishi HB, and I'm going to be doing a video on just HB pencils here real soon, so look for that. And here is the Mitsubishi 9800, and I just did a video on this yesterday, so look for that. Another HB pencil. Excellent pencil. Love it. No, not this one. Wait a minute. I can't remember. Did I love this one? No. I don't think it was this one. It was the other one. Anyway. Sorry. Mitsubishi 9000. It's a good pencil, but I don't care for it having that cut off on the end. Now that I remember. Okay. Here's another Mitsubishi, the High Uni. You know I love High Uni because I have a whole drawing set of Mitsubishi High Unis. Which is, after I knock over everything I have here, there they are. The High Uni art set. This is just one pencil that I bought like a dozen of these before I ever bought this. Anyway, excellent soft pencil. Okay, Stadler Norica Hb number 2. You guys know how I feel about this pencil. It's the thick core one, the 2014 batch. Awesome pencil. My favorite of the HBs, pretty much in the top 3 there. Then we have the Tombow Modal 100. It's a 2B pencil, really nice soft pencil. Excellent. Tombows are really great pencils. Okay, then we have the Faber-Castell 1112, and this is the number 2 equals B. So the 112, you're going to find there are several Faber-Castells that are under the 1112, so you have to actually look at this number here to tell you what it is, and this one's the B, the number 2B. Here is a yellow pencil, Dixon Oriole, just your regular standard run-of-the-mill pencil, but I like it. It does write really nice, so that's why it's in this box. Which also brings me to another common yellow pencil. It is the Dixon Ticonderoga. This one here is the batch I got made in China, and it's the HB number 2, and it is a whole lot better than the number 1 pencil, which should have been softer, but it's made in Mexico. Was not softer, was not darker, and it was disappointment. But this number 2 is a really nice Dixon Ticonderoga. I really like it. That's why it's in the box. Okay, General Semi-Hex 498. Excellent pencil. And I believe they call this a number 1. I believe that's what that little thing is right there, number 1. This is a great pencil. I definitely would buy them again. Good pencil. The Apsara Beauty, it is a beauty. It's a gorgeous looking lacquer black pencil, red cap here. You can see little red little flaggies there. It says dark writing. You can see that on the end there. It's a very nice pencil made in India. I really like the Apsara pencils. However, it's not my favorite Apsara. You'll see which one that is right now. And that would be the Apsara Platinum from India, extra dark for good handwriting. This one comes with the eraser. I also have one that does not have the eraser. They both, of course, write the same. So if I'm going to pick between the two, I prefer to have an eraser. And this here is like, if I had to choose between the Norica 2014 batch Norica and this Apsara Platinum, man, you're going to have to cut my hands off because I won't let go of either one of these HB pencils. They're both great. I really love them, and I keep both of them on my desk all the time. I just absolutely love these, and they're both very inexpensive, the Noricas and these Apsara Platinums. I don't know. I might actually just go with that one. I'm not sure. It's a toss-up. Okay, now here we got the Stadler Norica again, but this is the blue one. And so this would be my Canadian pencil here, you might say. I guess that's where they sell them at, basically. And this one here seems to have a pretty decent core. I think so. I'd have to compare it to the other Norica that I have here, the black one. Let me pull that up and see if there is a difference. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Come on, focus. Oh, it won't focus with that in there. There we go. Okay, so it's not as thick a core. All right. Anyway, it's a good writing pencil, but I prefer the black one, 2014, like I've mentioned before. Then we have the Palomino Golden Bear number 2 pencil, the little talcum blue, you might say, paint job on there, and the orange eraser. Then you have the Basic 2B pencil. There you go. It's a nice pencil. Here we have another one from India. It's called the Zoom Ultimate Dark from Dom's Sharp Minds. So because I have this pencil, that means I have a sharp mind.
No.
So it's a nice pencil. It's cool. Again, of course, I like my Apsara Platinum better, but it's a good pencil. Now here we got the Morado Black Warrior HB number 2 pencil, an inexpensive pencil here in the US, HB number 2, and I love this pencil too. I mean, this is one of my favorite HB pencils, is the Black Warrior, and I like the fact that it's round. I prefer the feeling of a round pencil to a hex pencil. However, if you're going to be on a slanted surface, it's going to roll right off. All right, halfway through. We have the Stadler Mark 2B, Germany 13212 2B pencil. You want a dark pencil? It writes dark. It writes smooth. It's a good pencil. It will wear down fast. And here we have another Tombow, the Mono 100 2B pencil. So it's going to be smooth, it's going to be dark because it is a soft gray 2B. Very nice pencil. There's the cap on it right there. Good looking. All right, we have the Dixon Ticonderoga Wood HB Soft with this green here. It's kind of your natural finish pencil. It's a good pencil. I like the other Ticonderoga number 2 that I already showed you made in China, but this is a good pencil. Then here, of course, we have the Musgrave Pencil here, which is the Test Scoring 100, though the name is already worn down because, well, the pencil is worn down. This is a very dark, very soft pencil. It wears quickly. You will sharpen this thing every few words. It really isn't meant for writing as much as it is for filling in those dark little circles on, you know, those little test cards and stuff. But I have it for the purpose of writing. I just love the pencil. And an extremely, extremely inexpensive pencil. This is cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. All right, then we have the General's Layout 555 pencil. It's a good pencil for, you know, doing initial sketches. In my artwork. I don't really write with this pencil at all. I just use it to, you know, draw the outline of whatever it is I'm going to be shading in later. So that's what this one's really good for. They say extra black, but if you see my video on it, it really isn't that black when you compare them to these other ones. Here we have the Palomino Forest Choice number 2 pencil, another natural wood pencil with the green ferrule on here and the red eraser. Very nice pencil. I like it. It's pretty nice. I like all the Palomino pencils. I think they're all great. And of course, talking about Palomino, here's just the Palomino Hb itself. We get that to come into focus. All right, there we go. White eraser. Very nice. It looked like a little baby blue paint job on there. It's a very good pencil. You might want to check out my video that compares this to the Golden Bear. And then we have the Stadler Tradition pencil, the 2B. And I got the 2B not for the purpose of drawing, but for being able to write dark, because I like soft and dark, and 2B would be in the soft and dark category. However, it just, to me, it doesn't fall into the category of, you know, a really smooth and dark pencil, but it's okay. I got it because, you know, someone mentioned it and I just want to test them all if I can. Then here's a Ticonderoga Noir, and I believe this may be the, I don't think I have very many of these left. I'm not quite sure. I gave a few away to others who are watching, and little trades and stuff. But I think it's pretty cool because it has this really colorful whatever. And it's got the black wood, which is trippy, black eraser. So it's kind of a really visually appealing pencil. But it just writes like, you know, a pencil. Nothing to, you know, write home to mom about, I guess. In pencil anyway. And then here we have the high quality Tombow 255 HB. I'll be doing a video on all the Tombow's HBs to compare them all here soon. It has a very dirty looking eraser there. I'm not sure if that's, you know, on purpose or what. But anyway, a very good pencil, and you'll see that coming up again real soon. Then we have here the Apsara Platinum Extra Dark without the eraser that I mentioned a little earlier. So here I'll probably just put an eraser on here. And again, one of my favorite pencils for writing. If for not having to spend a lot of money, it's this and that 2014 Norica. Otherwise, Blackwing all the way, baby. Okay, here we have the USA. This is the General Cedar Point number 3332 HB pencil. We'll get that to focus. There we go. All right. It's a really dark ferrule and eraser, natural wood finish, black lettering. It is a very good pencil. And here's that other faber-castell pencil. This one, the 112 as well. But if you, again, remember, this is where you want to look to find out what kind it is. And this is 1 equals 2B. So this is softer than the other 112 that said that 2 equals B. So this is the softer of the two in those 112 category. Here is another USA General Cedar Point. This is the 333-1, whereas the other one was the 333-2 HB. So you can see that there is a difference. So this one here is to be the softer, darker of the two, because this is the number 1, this is the number 2, and otherwise they look the same. Then you have the Stadler Norris pencil, and this is a lot more expensive than the Norica, and yet the Norica I feel writes better than the Norris. So it's interesting how they price these things, but this is the HB number 2, the Norris, also made in Germany. Then you have, again, the Stadler Tradition Pencil HB, just like I showed you before, except if you notice the difference, this one has an eraser. So it is actually geared for writing, as opposed to a drawing pencil, which that other one, which was the 2B, is actually technically a drawing pencil, though I would use it for writing. Then you have the Stadler Rally number 2 HB pencil. So this is another Stadler HB pencil. We've looked at the Tradition, we've looked at the Norris, we've looked at the Norica, and now you have the Rally. So they have a lot of HB number 2 pencils, but they are different from each other in the way they feel and write and look. And again, of course, of all those, the Norica is my favorite of the Stadler HB line. Then we have this pencil here, which was an odd find for me, this Stabilo Green Graph 6004, and it's an HB, and then it says 2.5. Very interesting pencil, the Stabilo. I believe there is a video out there that I've done on this as well, if you want to check that out. But there's that pencil. I don't remember my impression of it. It's been a while since I've used it. And here's one I recently did, the Tombow. This one is the 8900. This is a B pencil as opposed to an HB pencil. And it also has that shaved off end to it that I'm not a big fan of. So I'm going to go stick a eraser on that whenever I'm ready to start using it. And then we have here the Mitsubishi 9850 pencil. It is an HB pencil, comes with a nice little white eraser on there. It is a nice writing pencil, and you can see I've already kind of used it up a little bit. It's a little worn down. So it even says here, smooth writing pencil for office use. Yes, that was a good pencil, definitely a good pencil. And we're coming down to the last two. Now here's another one from India, the Nataraj Deep Dark Pencil. That's what it says. It is a pretty respectable soft dark pencil. I still like the Platinum better, but they're all pretty much seem to be coming from the same batch, the same company in India. It has the painted cap, so that's pretty cool. Needs an eraser. And then last, but not necessarily least, is the Nataraj Bold, also from India, bonded lead. Has the little bronze looking, or I don't know, I guess that's a bronze looking cap painted on there. Red and black pencil. So there you go. Another one from Indy. And that looks like it pretty much caps out all the pencils I have here. And so there you go. You wanted to see everything that was in my collection. I believe this is about 98% of it. So if you like this really quick tour, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and leave comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.